Hi, I'm Alison Hitchcock and I am the co-founder of the charity From Me to You. Thank you so much for joining us today to write some Christmas cards. So we really appreciate it, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the charity and the difference that you will be making. So the charity started when my friend Brian Greenley was diagnosed with cancer, and I offered to write letters to him to cheer him up through his treatments. And he came to understand that actually cancer is quite an isolating disease. People are no longer in work, they're no longer socializing, and they feel quite lonely and isolated. And Brian said that my letters would really brighten his day, and they made a real impact to him as he went through his treatment. So when we set up From Me to You, that is exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to help people connect, be it a friend, a family member, or even a stranger, someone you don't know, who is going through cancer treatment and who is feeling quite alone and lonely. And this can happen to people regardless of how many friends they have around them. In 2013, Macmillan did a piece of research which reported that 30% of people who are receiving treatment for cancer suffer from isolation. And of those, 25% go on to experience depression. We now know that isolation and loneliness is as detrimental to health as obesity, smoking, and lack of physical activity. So our charity asks you to connect with someone just by doing something as simple as sending them a card or a letter, just to let them know that they are not alone. So the letters that you are writing today, or the cards that you're writing, the Christmas cards you're writing, please feel free to send them to somebody you know who is going through cancer treatment at the moment, just to let you know that you're thinking of them. Or please donate them to our Donate a Letter program. Those cards will come to us, and we will then distribute them to people who are spending Christmas in hospital because they are receiving treatment for their cancer, or they may be in a cancer centre, or they may be in a hospice. COVID is still limiting people's ability to visit people in hospital. And also a lot of people are more isolated this year because of the cost of living crisis, and they just can't afford necessarily to be going out. So sharing a little bit of Christmas joy, letting someone know that they're not alone, means so much more this year. All you need to write in your Christmas card or letter is start it off with hello, and then just, you can, if it's a Christmas card, you can just write something as simple as just wanted you to know that I'm thinking of you and hope that you're comfortable, and then sign off just with your first name or your initials. Or if you want to write a longer letter, then please just write about anything. You can write about your childhood memories of Christmas. You can write about anything that's been happening in your life, pets, disastrous meals that you've cooked, disastrous dates that you've been on, or you might just want to write about the changing of the seasons as we go from autumn to winter, and the changing of the weather and needing to stay warm and being cozy, favourite foods, perhaps baking a Christmas cake, whatever it is. Just fill your letter with lots of experiences that will just resonate with the person who's receiving it, and they will just feel a connection back to a life and a world that they hope that eventually they will be part of again. So thank you so much for taking your time today. Thank you so much for engaging with From Me to You. Please do follow us on social media. Please do go and have a look at our website that has loads and loads of sample letters and letter writing tips. But most of all, thank you for just spending some time today to write a letter to someone who this Christmas is going to be a little bit alone.